Welcome to our data analysis course. Today we're diving into the world of Excel functions and how they can make your data analysis faster and more effective. Whether you're a beginner or looking to sharpen your skills, mastering these functions will help you handle data with confidence. Excel is a powerful tool, and knowing the right functions can save you hours of manual work. Let's get started by exploring why these functions are so important for anyone working with data. Excel functions are the backbone of efficient data analysis. They allow you to process large amounts of information quickly and accurately. Instead of spending time on repetitive calculations, you can use built-in functions to automate your workflow. This not only saves time but also reduces the risk of manual errors. As a data analyst, mastering these functions will boost your productivity and help you make better decisions based on your data. Let's start with the sum function. Sum is one of the most commonly used Excel functions and is essential for adding up numbers in your dataset. Whether you're totaling sales, expenses, or any other numerical data, sum makes it quick and easy. Just select the range you want to add and Excel does the rest. This function is a must-know for anyone working with numbers in Excel. Using the sum function is straightforward. Click on the cell where you want the total to appear, type equals sum, and then select the range of cells you want to add, close the parenthesis and press enter. Instantly you'll see the total. This function is perfect for calculating total sales, expenses, or any other sum you need in your analysis. Next up is the average function. This function helps you find the mean value of a set of numbers. It's especially useful when you want to understand the typical value in your data like average revenue or average score. By using average, you can quickly get insights into your data's central tendency without manual calculations. To use the average function, select the cell where you want the result, type equals average, and highlight the range of numbers you want to average. Close the parenthesis and press enter. Excel will instantly calculate the mean for you. This is a great way to analyze trends and compare different sets of data efficiently. Count function is another essential tool for data analysis. It allows you to count the number of numeric values in a range. This is particularly useful when you want to know how many entries you have, such as the number of sales transactions or data points in a survey. Count helps you keep track of your data volume effortlessly. To use the count function, click on the cell where you want the count to appear, type equals count, and select the range of cells you want to count. Close the parenthesis and press enter. Excel will display the number of numeric entries in that range. This function is perfect for quickly checking how many data points you have in your dataset. If function brings conditional logic to your data analysis. It allows you to set conditions and return different results based on whether those conditions are met. For example, you can use if to check if sales targets are achieved and display yes or no accordingly. This function is incredibly versatile and adds a layer of intelligence to your spreadsheets. Use the if function, type equals if, then enter your condition, the value if true and the value if false separated by commas. For example, equals if A1 100 yes, no. This checks if the value in A1 is greater than 100 and returns yes if true, no if false. If is perfect for creating dynamic reports and dashboards. Excel's true power comes when you combine functions. For example, you can use sum and if together to add only the values that meet certain criteria. This allows you to perform more complex analyses and get deeper insights from your data. Experimenting with combinations will help you unlock even more potential in your spreadsheets. Let's look at a practical example. Imagine you have a sales dataset. You want to calculate the total sales, find the average revenue per transaction, and check if your sales target has been met. Using sum, average, and if, you can do all of this quickly and accurately. This approach saves time and ensures your analysis is reliable. First, use the sum function to add up all sales amounts. Select the cell for the total, type equals sum, and highlight your sales data range. Press enter and you'll instantly see the total sales figure. This is the foundation for further analysis and helps you understand overall performance. Next, use the average function to determine the average revenue per transaction. Click on the cell for the result, type equals average, and select your sales data range. Press enter and Excel will show the mean revenue. This helps you gauge typical transaction size and compare performance over time. Finally, use the if function to check if your total sales meet a specific target. For example, equals if a total sales greater or equal target achieved, not achieved. This instantly tells you whether your goal has been reached, making it easy to track progress and motivate your team. Using these functions in your daily workflow can transform the way you analyze data. They help you save time, reduce manual errors, and improve your overall productivity. By automating calculations, you can focus on interpreting results and making informed decisions rather than getting bogged down in repetitive tasks. One of the biggest advantages of using Excel functions is the time you save. Instead of manually adding, averaging, or counting data, you let Excel handle the heavy lifting. This means you can analyze larger datasets in less time and focus on drawing meaningful insights from your analysis. Manual calculations are prone to mistakes, especially with large datasets. Excel functions minimize these errors by automating the process. This ensures your results are accurate and reliable, which is crucial when making business decisions based on your data. By mastering Excel functions, you can significantly boost your productivity. You'll spend less time on repetitive tasks and more time analyzing and interpreting data. This allows you to deliver results faster and add more value to your organization or projects. In real-world scenarios, these Excel functions are used daily by data analysts, business professionals, and anyone working with numbers. From tracking sales to managing budgets, these tools are essential for efficient and accurate data analysis. Learning to use them well will set you apart in any data-driven role. Let's take a closer look at the sum function. It's not just for adding up numbers in a single column. You can use sum across multiple ranges or even combine it with other functions for more advanced calculations. For example, sum can be used with if to total only the values that meet certain criteria, giving you more control over your analysis. The average function is more powerful than it seems. You can use it to analyze trends over time, compare different groups, or even exclude outliers by combining it with other functions. Understanding how to leverage average in different contexts will help you get more meaningful insights from your data. Count isn't just for numbers. There are related functions like COUNTA, which counts all non-empty cells, and COUNTIF, which counts cells that meet specific criteria. Knowing when to use each function will make your data analysis even more precise and tailored to your needs. The if function can be combined with other functions for even more flexibility. For example, you can nest multiple if statements to handle complex conditions or use if with and/or to test multiple criteria at once. This makes your spreadsheet smarter and more responsive to different scenarios. Nesting functions means placing one function inside another. For example, you might use if inside a sum or average to calculate results only for certain conditions. This technique is powerful for advanced data analysis and helps you create dynamic, interactive reports. Excel functions also help with data cleaning. You can use functions like if to identify and handle missing or incorrect data, ensuring your analysis is based on accurate information. Clean data is the foundation of reliable analysis, and Excel makes this process much easier. By using Excel functions, you can automate regular reports. Set up your formulas once, and Excel will update the results automatically as new data is added. This saves time and ensures your reports are always up to date, making it easier to share insights with your team. Excel functions work hand in hand with charts and graphs. Once you've calculated totals, averages, or counts, you can visualize your data for clearer insights. Visualizations make it easier to spot trends and communicate your findings to others. When working with large datasets, Excel functions become even more valuable. They help you process thousands of rows quickly, summarize key metrics, and identify patterns that would be hard to spot manually. This scalability is one of Excel's greatest strengths for data analysis. Accurate data analysis leads to better decision-making. By using Excel functions to process and interpret your data, you can provide actionable insights that drive business success. Reliable analysis is the key to making informed choices and achieving your goals. The best way to master Excel functions is through practice. Try applying sum, average, count, and if to your own datasets. Experiment with different scenarios and see how these functions can simplify your analysis. The more you use them, the more confident you'll become. While using Excel functions, it's important to avoid common mistakes like referencing the wrong range, missing parentheses, or using the wrong function for your data type. Double-check your formulas and test them with sample data to ensure accuracy before applying them to larger datasets. To work more efficiently, learn keyboard shortcuts for Excel and use features like autofill to quickly apply functions to multiple cells. These small tricks can save you a lot of time and make your workflow smoother. Always document your formulas and analysis steps. This makes it easier to review your work later or share it with colleagues. Good documentation is a key habit for any data analyst and ensures your work is transparent and reproducible. Once your analysis is complete, use Excel's sharing features to distribute your findings. You can export reports, share files, or present your results using charts and summaries. Clear communication of your insights is just as important as the analysis itself. Excel is always evolving, with new functions and features being added regularly. Stay up to date by exploring new tools and practicing regularly. Continuous learning will keep your skills sharp and help you stay ahead in the world of data analysis. If you ever get stuck, remember that there's a huge community of Excel users online. Forums, tutorials, and support groups can help you solve problems and discover new ways to use functions. Don't hesitate to seek help and learn from others' experiences. Now that you've learned the basics of essential Excel functions, you're ready to take on more advanced topics. In the next lesson, we'll explore pivot tables, a powerful tool for summarizing and analyzing large datasets. Get ready to take your data analysis skills to the next level. Let's quickly recap what we've covered today. The sum function helps you add numbers, average finds the mean, count tallies up numeric values, and if lets you apply conditions. These 4 functions form the foundation of efficient data analysis in Excel. By mastering these functions, you're building a strong foundation for more advanced data analysis. Practice regularly, experiment with different datasets, and challenge yourself with new scenarios. The more you use these tools, the more confident and skilled you'll become. Excel skills are highly valued in the workplace. Whether you're in finance, marketing, operations, or any other field, being able to analyze data efficiently sets you apart. Employers look for candidates who can turn raw data into actionable insights using tools like Excel. In our next lesson, we'll introduce pivot tables. Pivot tables allow you to summarize, analyze, and explore your data in new ways. They're perfect for handling large datasets and uncovering hidden patterns. Stay tuned for an in-depth look at this powerful Excel feature. The key to mastering Excel is consistent practice. Set aside time each day to work with different functions, try new formulas, and apply what you've learned to real-world data. Over time, you'll become faster and more accurate in your analysis. There are many resources available to help you learn Excel, from online courses and tutorials to books and community forums. Take advantage of these tools to deepen your understanding and stay up to date with the latest features and best practices. Congratulations on completing this lesson on essential Excel functions for data analysis. Remember, mastering these basics is the first step toward becoming a skilled data analyst. Keep practicing, stay curious, and continue learning. In our next session, we'll dive into pivot tables and unlock even more data analysis power in Excel.